Hi everyone, this one is again a home makeover video, and it is how you can create little spot of joy in your house and utilize things that are lying around in different corners that don't really make much of an influence or an impact, but together they look beautiful. So in my older video I have talked about these indoor planters. I've used some of them here. So I have this table lying in my balcony, which is like around 4 years old. This is like basically garden and outdoor furniture, and it didn't particularly serve much of a purpose, and I brought it in right here at the entrance, and I've added a whole lot of things on it. So this is an old cooking pot which the outer layer had cracked, and I've planted this absolutely gorgeous aglaonema here. So it's really beautiful, and it took quite some time to root, but it's doing nicely now. I had picked up these stones when I had gone to Rishikesh, and I've put them in here. So these are memories of a wonderful holiday, and I've used some colored stones as well. Here I had showed you these two measuring cups that I used in my kitchen which had cracked. I sealed them with Fevicol, and I painted them with acrylic colors and drip paints of copper. We have two kinds of money plant. So one is this one, which is a traditional money plant, and the other one is this beautiful variety. Over here is a bell-shaped jar, which is actually for a candle. Again, very many years old, and now I'm using this to act as a planter. This has a lovely assortment of plants. This is a rainbow fern, or a peacock fern, you can call it that, yeah. So it's just many different colors. It's got a bluey green shade. This is a common fern that you see. There is some bamboo here. There is another plant here which is like a pride of India, but has different green variations of green colorations, not so much cream. And as you can see, they're all growing brilliantly. And you only need to water this once a week or max twice a week in summer, because it's under a covered area. This is another beautiful pot which was gifted to me by a friend for my birthday last year. And she has put these beautiful cacti, and as you can see, we're getting new bits here. And if I look from the top, there's a little one here as well. And there's some lovely stones in this. There's pieces of agate. There's some shells. And we have, this is from the aloe vera family. This is a beautiful little cactus which is sprouting now. So everything seems to be catching on. And it's just got the dry soil and some cocoa peat and all that. It's doing really well. These are two jugs. So my cats dropped this and broke it. So I'm using it for money plants. This was an old sipper of my daughter's where we lost the cap. So these have all been repurposed. This is a very old Meenakari brass bowl. And I've kept assorted rocks that I've got from the beach. The lovely textures and colors. And they're all just gorgeous. This is a wonderful metal face of Ma Kali, and I got this from my mum's house, and it was part of her mandir. And these are some old metal coasters which are very beautifully carved, but they've become very tarnished and kind of stained. So I'm going to paint them and see how I can utilize them. As of now, I've just kept them here. They add a nice touch and make this place look really nice and old. And this is a bowl which has some shells which I've got off the beach, but these are unique kind of shells. These are not your perfect shells. These have deposits and colors and striations, and they just add a wonderful touch to this table. So here's what the table looks like from a distance. And I've got many compliments from my guests that come home, and they say this is just such a spot of joy and color, as you enter the house. Right adjacent to that, I have this old stool which belonged to my mother, and I remember seeing this as a part of our telephone table. The times when telephones used to be at one place with a wire. And there's this pot and there's this beautiful succulent. I'll go in for a closer look. So right now you see green, but there is a variation of a maroony purple, and it's going to come out very soon, the colors. So this is once again a thriving spot of joy, and all these plants do well in fresh air and sunlight that is diffused, so not direct sunlight, and not too much water, and they've just created this lovely haven. I forgot to cover this one. So this is a bottle that we recently cracked open. It was lovely sparkling rosé, and my friends and I and my family, we all enjoyed it over Christmas. I've just used that bottle, rinsed it out, and I've used it to keep some fern, which is still going to root, and I have this portulaca. So it's a mixed one with different shades of pink. So here you have it. This absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous spot. And every time I come into my house, I feel happy. I hope you can create many such spots with odds and ends that lie around your house. Don't really say much individually, but when they come together, they just look stunning. Have a great day, everyone.